Here we go. And now we know that we are on this, this map. I remember this map. The map's not even fully loaded in for me yet, but it is the forest map. Tons and tons and tons of trees. Lots of people going for the chest right now. And it's pretty advisable because I think this is one of the hardest cornucopias to actually hold. Some of us got an early sword there. We see Nick and NCM getting Sketchy Soul as the first kill of the game. But yeah, this is the map where we have that crazy win where the two fighters in the middle ended up killing each other at the exact same time.
Yeah, with the wolf.
Yeah. So we see a team running out over here over the bridge. And Floppy is doing a little bit of damage, but he isn't able to do a ton. Uh-oh. Who is this right here? Tim's taking a little more damage than he wants, and Floppy's continuing to pursue them with that stone axe that he has. Because the stone axe is only 1 heart less damage than a stone sword. So it's still a very viable weapon.
It's the same damage as a wooden sword, except for you can't get criticals.
Oh, is it not the same damage?
Yeah, same as a wooden sword.
Floppy is still chasing. But my map is not loaded fully yet. I think I'm getting tons of chunk updates right now. So what is Floppy going to do? Floppy is far away from his team. Floppy is on the team, the Hungercraft Avenger Squad 2. Teamed up with Simabamo, 3 Days Grace, and Lion Ranch. So now he has to communicate where his team is. They're probably on some type of voice. And he is running into another team right here.
Oh, his entire team just met up and they're about to attack the Kotsuki, I believe.
Are you talking, is that at the Cornucopia or near the Cornucopia?
It is, yes.
Okay, let's go over to Cornucopia then. As fast as we can go. And here they are. Yes, this is the entire team. And what are they going to do? Is any team taking over the Cornucopia yet? Because this is actually a map where it's a very viable option. You can hope to find a bucket and, you know, grab some of that water. And if you can get a water near the actual Cornucopia, you should be set on thirst. And you can build up the wall. You can dig it up the dirt and build up this entire wall. And almost have a little fortress in the middle near the tree.
Earlier, my team and I were practicing on this map, and we made an infinite water pool, and then we made this entire circle a moat.
Really? That's actually kind of cool. Love seeing those strategies that you wouldn't really think of. And the thing is, when you see those strategies that you wouldn't really think of, it like throws other people's teams off because they're like, "What the hell? Like, how are we supposed to beat this? We didn't think this was gonna happen." And then you have to get across a giant moat. So what are these teams doing right here? I guess this team is just kind of lollygagging around. They need to get a little bit of water, but also food. As you played in the team yesterday, did you understand how important food was?
It was ridiculous. I was never used to having to gather that much food.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's actually a very viable option to sit down at night and make a huge farm. Like, there's tons of, at least on this map, you can easily get a hoe and just make a huge farm in one area and try to grow wheat, because I think wheat is going to be your best option because there's going to be tons of skeletons, and since you can multi-team the skeletons, a lot easier to kill compared to the other mobs. But you just got to be a little careful because skeletons can do a lot of damage, and they ended up killing 4 or 5 people yesterday easily in the first night. So I guess they're going to keep the Cornucopia at this point. Let's go see what other people are doing, such as totems. Looks like we already have our first underground team. I can't really see what he's doing because it's just so dark, but it seems like we have our first underground team, and now we see another person underground as well. Looks like they're going for the quick strategy of trying to get any bit of iron they can. Yep, here they are.
Kyanek's team is the 4-man Wolfpack Squad 2, and they're just moving along the river right now. They just got a chest that was on a dock.
Well, how do you spell that guy's name?
Kyanek.
Oh, yeah, right. The one I always get yelled at for spelling. There it is. We just spawn at him. We see him. Wolves on this map, we've actually seen have been quite useful, or I guess quite useful. It kind of did a lot of damage at the Cornucopia on the main official game that we've seen, but at this point we haven't seen a ton of people grabbing bones yet. But it is becoming nighttime, and that means that skeletons and creepers are going to be coming out as we see them coming out right now.
I'd advise against the wolf actually in team combat. Since friendly fire is on, your wolf might attack one of your teammates.
That's true. That is a very good point. So maybe wolves are out of this point right now, but I know. Hold on, a team is actually coming up to this bridge right here. This must be Floppy. Yeah, this is Floppy's.
The 2 best teams, in my opinion. Sorry.
Yeah, Floppy's team is right here, and he's actually come right up to this wall, and they're trying to dig through it right now. But this creeper is going to sneak up on Floppy, and Floppy can almost use that to get through the wall. But I don't think it's in the position he wants it to be in. Now, taking a little bit of damage from the creeper, they need to find a way to get over, but there's no way besides jumping right now, and that's not really what they want to do. They're just going to jump into their own deaths. So this river is showing very good positioning right now. Uh-oh, Floppy's
They can
got...
hop into the water and get around.
Yeah, but I mean, this is going to slow him down. And Floppy has an arrow right now. He must have got that from the Cornucopia, trying to hit anyone they can. And now 2 skeletons are showing a little bit of effort putting on headshots over here, as well as Tim
Floppy
McGarth.
jumped in.
Yeah, Floppy did jump in. He's getting 4 or 5 hits on McGarth, but he has to be so low. He has to be so low on health. He ends up picking up that kill, but is now running into the river to try to get away as fast as he possibly can. I think his whole team... I think his whole team should have followed him, and that was the wrong decision to pursue Floppy, because Lina Ranch just picked up the kill on Ermishk, and now the team is looking extremely strong. So the 4-man Wolfpack squad, the one I was actually going for, is already 2 members down. Tia, Nick, and Headshots are their only teammates left.
That was very impressive on the Avengers' part.
Yeah, quite the
Took out 2
positioning.
people without any casualties.
That positioning was very well done by the 4-man Wolfpack squad, but I mean, the Avengers just completely destroyed it when Floppy just kind of almost surprised him by jumping in there after the 2 creepers exploded. So shows a little bit of it shows that courage, but you know it could have ended worse if the entire team kind of jumped on him. Let's go see if anyone else around the map is doing anything. Let's go check on what Jesus is doing. Jesus seems to be underground right now. It's pretty... I think his entire team is down here. I can't really see anything. No, it seems like he's actually just buried himself underground. Let's go check on Cheese. Is Cheese not a player? Did I type it in wrong? Oh, 2 E's. Oops. Let's go check on Cheese. Cheese right now is with his team. This is the actual team who has the... This is the Mockingjays who have the matching skin. And they seem to be in a river, but not anywhere near the other, the Avengers who just had that same bridge battle. Still lots of mobs around. At this point, you really want to kill a lot of skeletons, but I only see them with stones or wooden swords, and wooden swords are nothing to take a skeleton out. So Cheeselip's going in the water right now to try to take out the skeleton, but the water is one of the worst places to be in my opinion, when trying to take out a skeleton, because it'll hit you and you'll get knocked back. And you almost won't be able to catch up with it. So did you know that 1 feather actually makes 4 arrows?
Yeah, but you also have to have flint.
Flint, but it's not that hard to find. I think on this map, especially
on this map, you're right.
Yeah, this map you can just go underground and it's pretty simple to find. Oh, also the entire pathway. Yeah, the entire pathway is made out of gravel. So I mean, I think arrows are going to be a huge possibility to be a, like, I guess, tactical advantage in this map, because I don't understand how it works, but 1 feather is 4 arrows. So, George blowing
George
up.
just died.
Where is George? What team is he on?
Teleport to me on that is where he died.
Alright. Let's see what you're doing. So, it looks like he was just kind of in the middle of a path, and I guess the
just
creeper...
by himself.
The creeper just blew him up. George is on the Team Global. We saw Jesus kind of buried in the ground. He's also on that team. Totems, I think Totems is also on the ground. I don't know what this team's strategy is, because they all seem to be a little bit split up, and they're not doing anything. They're just literally buried underground, not moving right now. Is that?
I mean, I guess that's a strategy, but
is that even a viable strategy though? I don't think it's that smart.
They're taking sanity, so eventually they're going to start taking damage from that.
I don't know how much sanity they would be taking from it though. Let's go check on what.
Sanity was changed actually, so now it detects around you, so that you can't just have one straight shoot up and not take sanity damage. It depends on the blocks around you.
So it seems like Lime Ranch is underground. But, oh, okay, so 3 Days Grace isn't this team, because I saw 3 Day Grace right next to him, and I didn't know if it was another player or what. So here 3 Day Grace is, he's up on a tree with Floppy, trying to get a little bit of sight, but this map, as we've seen before, gets drawn out to a very long game, and even with teams, it's probably going to get drawn out even greater, seeing that it's already 10 minutes in, and we only see, I think, 2 deaths so far. Or maybe it's a little bit more. But we're down to 24 players now. Yes, only 24 players left.
Oh, Cheese is dead now.
Yes, Cheese blew up right there. Cheese, what team was Cheese on? We're looking for him. Cheese was on the Mockingjays. They were one of the teams that actually have the entire...
Oh, Link died.
Link died as well. Was he underground? What happened there?
No,
he blew
was
up.
Above ground in the water. He was attacking a skeleton, and the creeper came up behind him.
It's a bad way to go. So now we see that the...
Oh, Doodle. Watch out. Doodle might... The creeper right behind him.
Hold on, let me TP over to Doodle. TP over to Doodle. Doodle, I guess it's the team that's trying to pick up some of his lost teammates' stuff. The creeper is in the water, but it can still do a lot of damage. Oh, getting right into the creeper, right! Oh, taking both of them out right there. That was just bad map awareness. They weren't paying attention. That one creeper being the actual VIP creeper of the game, MVP creeper, taking 2 of them out, And now we see the 4-man wolf squad is now down to just Tyanik, who is underground.
Yeah.
Wait, Tyanik is with Headshot right now. Wait,
what?
Headshot. They just said Headshot was eliminated. But Headshot's still alive, guys. I don't understand.
Yeah, Headshot wasn't eliminated. That was Hot Dog and Doodle.
Yeah, that's who it was. Hot Dog was part of the Mockingjays, and that means the entire Mockingjays team is now taken out, and Mockingjays is now disqualified. Or not disqualified, but at least eliminated. Let's go check back on this team over here. A lot of teams right now are doing the strategy that we see very often, is they just kind of burrow underground during the night. Can you kind of give us a little bit of reason why every team does that at night?
Go underground?
I noticed your team didn't.
Well, the reason they go underground is so they can avoid mobs, but I don't think that's that great of a strategy. One, you can't tell when people are incoming at you. They could just dig down and take you out, or drop a TNT or something on you, and you won't even know. So my team, we prefer to get in the trees, because monsters can't spawn up in the trees, but they also can't get up to you, and you can overlook everyone.
Interesting, but it doesn't give you that option to get, like, iron.
That's true, but iron isn't, because of how sanity works, it's very difficult to get iron, unless you take it very, very slowly.
So you're saying stone swords and leather armor is basically the max you really want to get to, unless you find it in the Cornucopia?
Exactly. Because, I mean, one guy with full leather can take out a guy with one piece of iron, and then take that iron piece and use it.
Yep. So, whoever's doing the actual names right now in the Google Docs, make sure you take... Headshot is still alive. He's on Team 4. You guys have him eliminated, but he is not eliminated yet. I think you guys might have got confused. Hot Dog Man was the one that was actually eliminated, not Headshot. Hot Dog and Doodle, they were both eliminated 1 kill, right? In the Creeper Blast?
Yep.
Yeah, good call on that one. You saw it coming, and I guess they didn't see it. So we see 3 Days Grace also with a fishing pole. I mean, there's a huge river, so you can get tons of food with the fishing pole, which could feed your team. But the fishing pole, does that do any damage, or is it just knockback?
It's just knockback.
Just knockback? It's still pretty useful, though.
You knock them into creepers or off cliffs. It has its uses in combat.
Quite useful, and now they're kind of just camping out the Cornucopia at this point. This was where the actual official game on this match, the very first one, this is where there was a person hiding right in one of these trees while the Cornucopia is being reinforced. Now, I would actually suggest if this team is going to camp out the Cornucopia, why not just reinforce it? Why not, like, dig up some dirt, you know, build up the Cornucopia, make a giant wall that spiders can't get over, and just keep it for their own. Oh, Aviak taken out. Where is he? Aviak was on the Akatsuki squad too. Sketchy Soul was on the same team, but Sketchy was also taken out. So now the Akatsuki squad 2 is down to 2 players. Creepers, I think, getting the most kills of this game so far. We're down to 19 players left, and we're 14 minutes into the game. So what? Wow. This team isn't being too stealthy. They're just kind of watching the Cornucopia. But has a message even been said that there's going to be a drop of the Cornucopia? I don't think so. Yes, there will be a feast of the Cornucopia in 5 minutes. That was a while ago. So the feast must be soon. So they're just waiting it out, and I guess they're all going to jump down and go for the feast at the same time. But this map is going to be hard to get food because I guess the lack of livestock, or, you know, pigs, the cows, and chickens. So I would say that the Cornucopia is going to be kind of an important thing to take right now. But all these teams just sitting in those trees.
This is also extremely deadly because the trees provide cover so that the skeletons and zombies don't actually die when it becomes daytime.
That's true. Good point. In this forest, as far as we can see in this map, so you got to be really careful where you are. But most importantly, everyone does have a compass in their inventory. Oh, wow, these mobs are taking a lot of people out. You do have a compass in your inventory when you spawn, just to the point that it points towards the Cornucopia, so you can't get too lost. But it's very easy to get lost in these woods when running away and not following your team. So Floppy is now using a water elevator to get away, but he has a creeper and a spider on him. Going into another creeper, Floppy, was that the right decision to go down right there? Yes, it was! Wow, showing great skill, didn't take any damage. That one creeper just took out the other creeper and the spider, so pretty good. And now they're just waiting for the Cornucopia drop, which should be any second. I think they have a timer on it. If I was them, I'd grab a stopwatch or something and wait for it. Was the feast
actually pretty smart.
Yeah. You know, I found that the feasts are almost dropped immediately at the exact minute mark. I've noticed that.
Yeah, you can time it pretty well.
And where is it? 17 players left.
Death.
Wow, these mobs I think have eliminated 10 players now.
Wow.
That is an incredible amount of mob kills. That's kind of says something about the map. I never really realized it, but yeah, under these trees there's all this shadow. And it's really easy for mobs to hide under there. During the daytime, they don't really go away. They sit under there and they don't burn up. So you see a lot of mobs all over the place.
And there's the feast.
And they're taking every bit of it. Hopefully they get some armor or iron swords. And another team is going to come in here right now.
They don't have anyone watching. They don't even know they're incoming.
They don't know they're incoming.
Samuel saw it.
So Sam is probably warning them right now. Samuel, did he get hit once? I think Samuel got hit once.
Yeah,
and now
he's got a leather chest now. They have the advantage.
They do have the advantage, but there is also a leather chest on Nick. I don't really know if this is really organized. They don't really know what they're doing. I see one bow in the middle being shot out, but everyone's just kind of chasing everyone around right now. Samo just got blown up. Yeah, Samo just got blown up by that creeper over there. And now I think it is a 3 versus 4.
Floppy actually hit Samo into the creeper with his arrow.
And Lime Ranch knew he has to get out of here, so he used Ender Pearl to get out, took half a heart of damage. And 3 Grey Jason staying behind, had that gold sword. I think gold sword is actually worse than a wooden sword, I believe.
It does like the same. It attacks faster, but it breaks quicker.
So now the Hungercraft Avengers are down 2 players and only have 2 left. We see Lion Ranch kind of running away, trying to swing at Nick, but completely missing him. Getting hit once there, not hitting Nick. This isn't looking too good for Lion Ranch. He needs to get out of there. Lighting everything on fire. Lion Ranch is not looking too good for you. Where did Floppy go? I haven't seen Floppy anywhere around here.
You're still in the Cornucopia. He's having an archery battle with tries.
Yeah, and then I guess Lion Ranch is trying to do a little bit of damage to him, but not able to do much. Lion Ranch is getting cut off right there, getting set on fire as well. He set himself on fire, and he just put himself out, and now he's trying to run away. Nick also got set on fire, but Lion Ranch, by trying to put himself out of fire, was able to
Floppy died.
Get that. Floppy died from...
Another team came up behind.
Which now means that... Where is... I just saw him. Where'd he go?
Lion Ranch is dead. Oh, the Avengers are out.
Yeah, the Avengers are now out, and Trees was taken out by M5 Jones, and now the Beans, who just took off Floppy Fresh, is now being attacked by 2 people who does have... Or those 2 dogs?
Yeah, 2 wolves.
2 wolves right behind him, yes, and he's being pursued. He is probably going to die here, unless he can really make these jumps quite fast. And what's he going to do? He's coming to a river. He can try to, like, block off the bridge, but no, he's just going to keep running across the bridge as fast as he can. And he's actually losing a little bit of distance. And he's going to be hit by M5 Jones. M5 Jones is going to pick up another kill. And there we go. We see the wolves kind of warping in. They do that. They teleport slightly. And is he going to get away? M5 Jones, are you going to get this kill, or are you just going to waste all this hunger?
You know how most players, they sprint jump? They can't do that in these trees because the trees are so low that it ruins you when you jump.
So there we go. We see Bean being taken a lot by M5 Jones. Good job, M5 Jones, taking 2 big players out right there. And we see the team Awesome Sauce, Team 1, I think he's taking the lead, even though they lost Palandriel to I think it was to a zombie. Still doing a really good job taking out the other team. So now we see the Hungercraft Avenger Squad being taken out, and we also see the Mockingjays being taken out. Those really organized teams with the same skins being eliminated quite fast. And it's actually quite a turn of events.
It was. I was not expecting that.
And now I see no team has all 4 players live. There's only 3 players live or less for every single team. And the Cornucopia is just sitting here on a blaze with an Enderman next to it. Actually, quite a few Endermen around the Cornucopia. So Nick actually getting a kill right there on Vog. Vog was actually in a hole. That's pretty interesting. Must have been blown up by a lot of creepers. What is Nick's team? Nick's team is the Hungercraft Companions. Yes. Oh, that's the one we just saw with the battle in Bean.
Jesus died.
Jesus died to M5 Jones. So now we see Team Global down one player. And man, these people that are updating the actual players are not doing too good of a job, because there's a lot more players in there should be. Headshots 9090 has been eliminated, and so has the Battling Bean. And we are only down to 9 players left. Only 9 players.
Wow.
Yeah, that was actually that feast really pushed a lot of people towards the center. And it was quite accelerated when all of a sudden 2 teams immediately got eliminated just because of that feast. And that just shows you how important that feast is on this map. It's really hard to get food. I think everyone's running a little low on food. You need that food because at full health or full hunger you regenerate health, which is amazing. That is a great advantage to having full hunger. And who is at the Cornucopia? And does this team actually see him at the Cornucopia?
Oh, the 4-man wolf pack is just sitting around waiting for people. Oh, and there's another. Okay.
Yeah, you see him right there?
Yep.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Everyone's at the Cornucopia.
Yeah.
On 3 sides and then in the Cornucopia. Oh wow, that's gonna be interesting.
Yes, it is. And here, right there, we see M5 Jones being taking out time.
Great shot.
Yeah, actually shot him just in the tree. Just in the tree.
That was quite amazing.
Quite well done.
The 4-man wolf pack's out.
4-man Wolfpack is down, and M5 Jones showing how strong he is with that bow, getting multiple kills there. And now Sean was taken. What team are you on, Sean? Sean is on Team Awesome Sauce with M5 Jones and Hammer, showing some of the strongest play I've seen so far. And I'm really have to go reaching towards Awesome Sauce right now. We only have 6 players left in this game. Let me see where they are. Trying to get down here. There we see it right here. Let's follow Team Awesome Sauce real fast. I think they're actually chasing someone down. Yes, I see them chasing someone down in the distance. It's just so hard to get all the way up there with all these trees. Even with fly hacks, I mean, I can't even get over there. Who is he chasing? Nick is chasing down Roe. And there we go. See Hammer killing totems. That means Team Global is now completely eliminated, and Roe down Raffle is trying to chase down Nick. Nick is part of. Wait, Roe down and Nick are part of the same team, so they must be getting chased down by Team Awesome Sauce.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to regroup and try to get their grounds reset up. But we see this bridge that had that crazy battle between the 2 teams in the beginning here, and that's right near the Cornucopia. So now we are down to the Hungercraft Companions, the Akatsuki Squad 2. I think the Akatsuki Squad 2 is completely been eliminated.
Yeah, Akatsuki's dead.
Yeah. And let's see who is left.
So it's just Awesome Sauce and Hungercraft Companions.
Yeah, that's it.
3v2.
And Rodown, I don't know what he's doing. Rodown is dying. Yeah, Rodown's sanity. Something's wrong with it.
No, it's because we have a force field that moves in during the game, so if they go too far out.
Very interesting. I did not know that. So they're getting pushed towards the Cornucopia right now. Rodown, he is saying his goodbye. And now it is, I think right there, Nick just died and Rodown just died. I think that's the end.
Is that the end?
Yeah, that's the end
They
right
won.
there. They just eliminated it right there. So right there, we see some great play by Team Awesome Sauce, kind of staying really far away from the entire game. They're getting, they got some good weapons. They stood far away, and then right when that feast hit, they ran straight to the Cornucopia to, get work.